Your entire money life fits on one piece of paper. Every paycheck, every bill, every dream you have ever had about quitting your job. One stickman, one page. Let me draw it for you. We start with a single circle. That is your wallet, and money flows in and out of it every single day. The arrow coming in is your income. For most people, that is one job, one wage, one arrow. The first secret of rich people is they draw more than one arrow. A side gig, a rental, a dividend. More arrows pointing in. But let us be honest about the arrows pointing out, because there are loads of them. Rent or mortgage, food, transport, your phone. The little subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. Each one is an arrow draining your circle. Now here's the part nobody likes to admit. For most people, the arrows out are almost exactly as big as the arrow in. Money comes in, money leaves, and the circle stays empty. We call that living paycheck to paycheck, and it is more common than you think. So the whole game of money is one simple idea. Keep some of the arrow before it leaves. We draw a small jar next to your circle. Every time money comes in, a little drops into the jar first. Not what is left over at the end, what you grab at the start. This is called paying yourself first, and it quietly changes everything. Let us say you keep 10%. The jar fills slowly. Coins drop in while you sleep, while you work, while you forget about it. But coins in a jar do nothing. They just sit there. So we draw a tiny seed and plant it. That seed is investing. You take the money in the jar and you put it to work, usually in something boring like a low-cost index fund. The seed grows into a small tree. The tree grows branches. Each branch grows fruit, and the fruit is the magic word, compound interest. Here is what compound actually means. Drawn simply, your money makes money. Then that new money also makes money. The tree grows its own trees. Slow at first, almost insulting how slow. Then one day the orchard is bigger than you ever planted. Albert Einstein supposedly called this the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he said it or not, the math is real. Now let us draw the thing that eats your tree. A little stick man with a fork, and his name is debt. Not all debt is the same. A sensible mortgage can be a tool, but high-interest debt, like a maxed-out credit card, is a hungry creature that eats your fruit faster than the tree can grow it. So before you plant much, you usually feed that creature first and make it go away. Next, we draw an umbrella over your stick man. That umbrella is your emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of spending, sitting in cash, ready for the day the boiler breaks or the job disappears. Without the umbrella, one storm and you are back to an empty circle. With it, you stay dry while everyone else panics. Now we draw a wall around part of your garden and we label it tax-free. In the UK, that is your ISA. In other places, it has other names. Money that grows inside that wall does not get nibbled by the tax man. Same seed, same tree, but you keep more of the fruit. Smart people fill that walled garden first. Let me add one more figure to the page. An older version of your stick man, sitting in a chair, relaxed. That is future you, living off the orchard you planted today. The branches now drop enough fruit that you do not need the wage arrow anymore. That is what people mean by financial freedom, not yachts. Just the orchard feeding you without you lifting a finger. Step back and look at the whole drawing now. The circle, the arrows in and out, the jar, the seed, the tree, the fruit, the debt monster, the umbrella, the walled garden, and old you in the chair. That is it. That is the entire thing. Every money book, every guru, every complicated spreadsheet is just decorating this one picture. So what do you actually do tomorrow? You do not need to fix the whole drawing at once. You pick one line. Maybe you find one arrow draining out that you can cut, like a subscription you never use. Maybe you set up one tiny automatic drop into the jar, even 5 pounds. Maybe you finally face the debt monster and make a plan. One line at a time, the picture gets stronger. The people who win with money are not smarter than you. They just drew this page early and kept adding to it for years. Time does most of the work. A small jar plus a planted seed plus patience beats a huge salary that leaks straight out the arrows. Here is your takeaway, the one thing to remember. Money in minus money out equals what you keep. And what you keep, planted early, becomes everything. Grab a real piece of paper tonight and draw your own circle. Be honest about your arrows. You will learn more in 5 minutes than in a month of scrolling. If this made money feel a little less scary, subscribe and stick around. We draw one of these every week, and the next page is yours.